Hello there, welcome back. Here we are at the Toubkal Refuge. Boy, am I glad it wasn't raining like this when I woke up this morning in the sleeping bag. Toubkal is actually behind there. Obviously, you can't see anything at the moment. Visibility's pretty poor down here. And imagine another 1,000 meters up, it's going to be awful. There's no way I'd climb any mountain in these conditions. Most people here, they go up at like 4 o'clock in the morning at darkness, but they do it with a guide that knows the way. I always like to see where I'm actually walking, even with a torch or whatnot. So, and I'll be going up on my own if I go up on my own, if the weather permits tomorrow. If this is like it is, I'm going to go back to Imlil and come back in a few days' time, I think. Anyway, yeah, it really. I'd like to show you a bit more of it, but there's just a rain cloud at the moment. Yeah, yeah. There's a few more other people actually here, Germans, French, and some assortment of others, and all that. And they're all hoping to do the sort of 4 a.m. ascent. There's no way I'm getting up at 4 a.m. even if I had a guide. It's going to be at first light. I wouldn't do any of this trail in darkness, apart from the descending the from the pass yesterday, which was I had to do it, and that was with torchlight, and it was extremely carefully. Um, uh, yeah. Apparently, I've just heard that it's actually mandatory to have a guide in any hike in this region. So and that there's 3 checkpoints between here and Imlil on the main route. So I might get away with going back to Imlil through that route and giving them some BS or whatnot. But if I'm coming back here without a guide, which I hopefully will do if I can't go up there tomorrow, what I'm going to do is do the tail end of the Toubkal circuit, which is about a day and a half to get here, instead of like less than a day going straight down in the valley. And hopefully there won't be any checkpoints on that route, but we'll see anyway. But yeah, if you're wondering, a guide should cost you no more than say 40 to 50 euros, the equivalent of 40 to 50 euros per day. They are worth it. And you're lucky if you can get one that speaks fluent, whatever language that you speak. That's even better. Yeah, visibility. Yeah, I wouldn't even attempt going anywhere in weather like this. If this weather was on for another week or something, or I had to catch a flight, I'd definitely go back to Imlil down the main route in the valley, because you can't miss it. The path is, you know, you'd have to be a complete idiot to go off path there. It's basically a valley that goes down into Imlil, and it's the main donkey trekking route, obviously, so it's nice and easy going down anyway. So yeah, maybe the weather will clear tomorrow, but I think I think this weather's in for about 2.5 days, which I don't mind going back to Imlil and by their little log fire at Imlil Refuge for a couple of days, and then coming back here. But yeah, and in another reason, why would you want to climb it in these conditions? You can't see anything from the top, so there's no point really. So it's best to wait for the weather to clear. And but I was expecting, like I said, there was 2 snowflakes that I saw this morning. I think this was supposed to be snow, which I had a word with a few other people that went up to Toubkal this morning and descended and got back. Well, between when I arrived and I went to bed for a little while to dry my sleeping bag out with my body warmth. Woke up late this afternoon, and you know, but and they said that it had been briefly snowing on top there, so briefly seems to be still safe, and that I won't need crampons up there. I'm still going to take my day pack, which is this. I'm going to take no cooking stuff at all. I'm going to take 3 cereal bars, or basically what I've got left. I'm only going to intend to use one of them, and then 2 are for emergencies. That's other people's emergencies, not mine, because I'm going to be going at not a snail's pace, but it's about I travel around these trails and in up mountains at about the pace of a donkey or a mule, and I think that's just the safest pace to go at. I've met people that have gone up, raced up and raced down just to be the first back, and you're just putting yourself in unnecessary danger, I believe. Never race up a place like this. I mean, I don't know if it's claimed any lives this year, but it has in previous years. And it's either people rushing or not looking where they're going, and other stuff. Anyway, so yeah, what else am I taking up there? I'm wearing basically all my layers of clothes up there and woolly hat if it's like this, or if it's better than this, because it's going to be 1,000 meters up is going to be even colder, and the windshield factor is going to be even worse. I'm not going to take a sleeping bag, but I am going to take the emergency bivvy bag, just in case I meet somebody else that's either sprained their ankle, broken their leg, or whatever, so I can bin bag them up and leave them with something to eat and drink whilst I go descend, if they're on their own, or if their guide isn't there or whatnot. But in theory, everybody else on this trail should have a guide with them. So yeah, except me. But I'll just show you around here. But like I say, there's not a lot really that I can show you, to be honest. It's all. Yeah, I thought this place was derelict this morning when I arrived here. See, there's ice in here and all that. I wanted to ask this morning if that patches of ice and snow down there were actually from last January, or if it's actually been snowing previously, because I saw a tiny bits of snow just over the pass as I came back down very late last night. So it'll be interesting to find that out. Anyway, I'm waffling now, so I'll say bye for now, and maybe I'll see you in the morning, maybe not. If the weather's totally like this or worse, there's no chance. I'm going to be heading back to Imlil, and then we'll attempt it again in a few days' time. Anyway, cheers for now. Travel safe. Bye.